everyone, and welcome back to Explore English Podcast, where every conversation helps you learn real, natural English. I am Hina.
And I am Sam. Hello, everyone. How are you today, Hina?
I am really good today, thank you. I had a very productive morning, actually. I finished some work early, and then I made myself a nice cup of tea and just enjoyed the quiet before starting the day.
That sounds lovely. I love mornings when things just go smoothly. My morning was good too, but I have to tell you something that happened last week.
Oh, what happened last week?
So, I was helping my younger cousin with her English. She is learning seriously now, and she asked me something that I honestly was not expecting.
What did she ask?
She said, "Sam, how many tenses are there in English?" And I said, "Well, there are 12 tenses." And her face just fell. She looked completely defeated. She said, 12? I have to learn 12 tenses just to speak English?
Oh, no. Poor thing.
And I felt terrible because I could see all her motivation just draining away in that moment. And then I started thinking, wait, do you actually need all 12 tenses to speak English naturally?
And what did you decide?
That is the thing. I started thinking about my own conversations in English, real everyday conversations. And I realized that most of what I say, most of what anyone says in a normal day, uses maybe 5 tenses. Just 5.
Sam, do you know what you just did?
Please do not tell me I walked into the topic again.
You absolutely walked into the topic again. Today, we are talking about how you can speak English confidently using just 5 tenses. Not 12, just 5.
I came here feeling guilty about discouraging my cousin, and now I feel like we are about to give her and everyone listening the best news of their English learning life.
That is exactly what we are about to do. So let us start with the big picture. Why do so many people feel overwhelmed by English tenses?
I think because when they open a grammar book, they see this massive list. 12 tenses, 24 forms if you count active and passive, and it just looks impossible.
Yes, and textbooks treat all 12 tenses as equally important. But in real life, they are not equally important at all. Some tenses you use every single day. Some tenses you might use once a month. Some tenses you might use almost never in normal conversation.
So instead of trying to learn all 12 equally, learners should focus on the ones that actually do most of the work.
Exactly. And today, we are going to go through the 5 tenses that carry about 90% of everyday English conversation. Master these 5, and you can communicate naturally in almost any situation.
Okay, I am very ready for this. What is tense number 1?
Tense number 1 is present simple. And this is, without question, the most used tense in English. You use it for habits, routines, and things that are generally true. I drink coffee every morning. She works at a hospital. The sun rises in the east.
Yes, and we use this tense constantly without even thinking about it. I live here, I like this, I think so, all present simple.
All present simple. And the structure is beautifully easy. Subject plus base form of the verb. I eat, she eats, they work, he works. For negative, do not or does not. For questions, do or does at the front.
And once you have present simple, you can already talk about your whole life. Your job, your habits, your family, your opinions, your feelings. That is already a lot.
So much. Present simple alone can carry an enormous amount of conversation. Tense number 2 is present continuous. You use this for things happening right now or temporary things going on in your life at this period of time. I am studying English these days. She is working on a big project this week. It is raining outside right now.
And the structure is subject plus am, is, or are plus the verb with ing. I am eating. He is talking. They are studying.
Yes. And together, present simple and present continuous cover almost everything you need to talk about your current life. what you always do, and what you are doing right now.
That is already 2 tenses, and we can talk about our whole present life. What is tense number 3?
Tense number 3 is past simple, and this is how you talk about anything that happened and finished in the past. I went to the market yesterday. She called me last night. We had a wonderful time at the gathering.
Yes, and you need past simple to tell stories, share experiences, explain what happened. It is essential for any real conversation because people always ask, what happened? How was your day? What did you do?
Exactly. And the structure is subject plus the past form of the verb. I went, she said, they came. For regular verbs, you just add ed. I walked, she talked, they worked. For negative, did not plus the base form. I did not go, she did not say. For questions, did at the front. Did you go? Did she say?
And most of the common verbs in English, the ones we use every day, are irregular. Go becomes went, come becomes came, say becomes said, see becomes saw. But honestly, once you learn the 20 or 30 most common irregular verbs, you can talk about the past very comfortably.
Yes. 20 or 30 irregular verbs covers a huge amount of real everyday conversation. Tense number 4.
Tell me.
Tense number 4 is present perfect. Now, this one confuses people, but it is actually beautiful once you understand its meaning. You use present perfect when something happened in the past, but it is still connected to or relevant to the present moment. I have finished my work. She has lived here for 10 years. I have never tried that food before.
So the difference between past simple and present perfect is really about connection to now. I ate lunch. That is just a fact about the past. But I have already eaten. That connects to now. It affects the current situation. It means you do not need to eat again right now.
Perfect explanation. And the structure is subject plus have or has plus the past participle of the verb. I have finished. She has gone. They have seen. For negative, have not or has not. I have not finished yet. She has not called. For questions, have or has at the front. Have you eaten? Has she called?
And 3 signal words that almost always go with present perfect. Already, yet, and ever. Have you ever been to London? I have already finished. She has not arrived yet. Learn those 3 signal words and present perfect becomes much easier.
Yes, already, yet, ever. 3 words that point you straight to present perfect. And now, tense number 5.
The last one. Tell me.
Tense number 5 is future with will. You use this to talk about the future, things you decide in the moment, predictions, promises, offers. I will call you tomorrow. It will rain later, I think. I will help you with that. She will be here at 7.
And the structure is subject plus will plus the base form of the verb. I will go. She will call. They will finish. For negative, will not, or the short form won't. I will not be late. She won't forget. For questions, will at the front. Will you come? Will she be there?
Yes, and will is actually only one of the ways to talk about the future in English. There is also going to and present continuous for planned future. But will covers a huge amount of future conversation, and once you are comfortable with it, you can naturally add the others over time.
So to summarize, we have present simple for habits and general truths, present continuous for right now and temporary situations, past simple for finished past events, present perfect for past events connected to now, and future with will for the future.
5 tenses. With those 5, you can talk about your past, your present, your current life, your plans, your habits, your experiences, your predictions, your feelings. That is genuinely most of what real conversation requires.
This is honestly the most reassuring thing I have heard about English grammar in a long time. Because most people think they need to master everything before they can speak. But actually, 5 solid tenses give you the foundation for almost everything.
Yes, and here is something very important. It is better to know 5 tenses very well than to know 12 tenses poorly. knowing a tense well means using it naturally, without thinking. That only comes from practice, from using it in real conversations, in real sentences about your real life.
So the goal is not to memorize all 12 tenses. The goal is to make these 5 feel automatic.
Automatic. That is the perfect word. When these 5 feel automatic, when you reach for them without thinking, your English starts to sound natural. And natural is the goal.
And how do you make them feel automatic?
You use them every day in real sentences about your real life. When you wake up in the morning, say out loud in English what you always do. Present simple. When you are in the middle of doing something, describe it. Present continuous. When someone asks about your day, tell them. Past simple. When someone asks if you have done something, answer them. Present perfect. When you make a plan, state it out loud. Future with will.
So the 5 tenses are not just grammar rules. They map directly onto the 5 situations that come up in real conversation every single day.
Every single day. And once you see it that way, grammar stops feeling like a subject you study and starts feeling like a tool you use. Now, let us move into our word tour.
Yes, let us slow things down and go through the most useful words and phrases from today. And as always, listen first and then repeat with us.
Our first word, routine.
A routine is a set of actions you do regularly, usually in the same order. For example, my morning routine starts with a glass of water and then coffee. Or she has a very consistent daily routine that helps her stay organized and calm.
So routine is your regular pattern of actions that you repeat. Repeat. Routine.
Routine. Next, temporary.
Temporary means lasting for only a short time, not permanent. For example, I am staying with my parents temporarily while I look for a new flat. Or, this difficult period is temporary, and things will improve.
So temporary is the opposite of permanent. It will change or end. Repeat. Temporary.
Temporary. Next, experience.
An experience is something that has happened to you that has affected you or taught you something. For example, I have had some really interesting experiences while traveling. Or that was one of the most challenging experiences of my life, but I learned so much from it.
So experience is something you have lived through, something that is part of your personal history. Repeat. Experience.
Experience. Next, prediction.
A prediction is a statement about what you think will happen in the future. For example, my prediction is that it will rain this afternoon. Or, she made a prediction about the result and she was completely right.
So a prediction is your best guess about the future, based on what you know now. Repeat. Prediction.
Prediction. And our last word today, automatic.
Automatic means happening naturally, without thinking about it. Like a habit that has become so familiar, you do it without effort. For example, after enough practice, the grammar starts to feel automatic. Or she speaks English so automatically now that she does not think about tenses at all anymore.
So automatic is the goal for language, when it flows without effort or conscious thought. Repeat. Automatic.
Automatic. And those were your words for today. Routine, temporary, experience, prediction, and automatic.
And every single one of them connects directly to the 5 tenses we talked about today. Routine connects to present simple. Temporary connects to present continuous. Experience connects to present perfect. Prediction connects to future with will.
And automatic is where we all want to get with all 5 of them. And here is your challenge for today, everyone. Write one sentence using each of the 5 tenses in the comments below. Just 5 sentences about your own real life.
We will read every single one and tell you if they are correct. It is the best way to practice what you learned today.
And if today's episode helped you, please subscribe to Explore English Podcast so you never miss a new episode. Give us a like and share this with someone who is feeling overwhelmed by English grammar right now.
tell them 5 tenses is all they need to start. See you tomorrow with a brand new episode.
Yes, we are back tomorrow. And if there is a topic you want us to cover next, tell us in the comments right now. We will make an episode just for you.
Until tomorrow, remember this. You do not need to know everything. You just need to know enough to begin. And 5 tenses is more than enough to begin.
Goodbye, everyone.
See you tomorrow.